All right. All right. All right, here we go. Get this thing going. Cool. What's up, everybody? Welcome to our Tuesday night jiu-jitsu class. It's what, Cinco de Mayo? Cinco de Mayo means it's Taco Tuesday. You can't even go out and get tacos now, can you? With Corona. Yeah, it's Taco Tuesday. Just don't have a Corona. That was a bad joke, huh? Get this going. I don't know why this thing is just not wanting to connect very well, but all right, here we go. So what we are doing, guys, we are continuing with our leg lock series from the top position. So we've been spending a lot of time attacking from the butterfly. So now we're going to get in from attacking from the top position from somebody in butterflies, okay? So if you're new to class, welcome to the Tuesday night Nogi class. If you guys are coming back, welcome back. A couple of announcements. We are getting ready to open the gym. Yes, I said it. You guys, if you guys are in tonight's class, we are making some major announcements. So check your emails. We're going to be sending out things to everybody. We have a date. We are going to start making a soft opening where we are going to begin our striking classes. We're going to have some technique-based jiu-jitsu classes, but we are ready to open the gym. So we are fighting against this lockdown, but we still are going to maintain our safety for the members and the community of our academy. But we are getting ready to open. So stay tuned. Check your emails. Cmma is going to open this month. Mark my words. So stay tuned and check your emails for all those updates. All right, that being said, let's break some legs. All right, Roman. Okay, so again. All right, cool. So guys, remember, if you guys are having some connection problems on Instagram, do us a favor, go over to the YouTube channel. It's already locked. It keeps shutting down on my phone. Let me see if I can bring it over here. Hold on. There we go. There we go. All right. So remember, guys, if you guys are on Instagram, do us a favor. Make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel so you guys don't miss any of the details. You guys can always play a class back. All right, Roman. So we're going to start the butterfly guard. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to do a couple of different series on passing the butterfly, but we're also going to go into our top side entanglements. Okay, so I'm going to do a couple of views. This is going to be very similar to stuff that we've been doing. We're coming here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up to this position. Because where I want to get is I want to get in to this position here. Okay, this is where we want to get. So from the butterflies here, I'm in this position. I'm going to control. What I'm going to do is I'm going to step around and I'm going to come right back. Okay, notice I'm holding both legs, right? Because I want to be in here. So what I'm going to do is thread my knee through. Because when I sit back, I'm going to go to my Ashi. Control. Okay, so from here, this is where I'm going to sit back and my control and my break. Okay, so let's break this down. So I'm going to just come around the camera so you guys can see the different angles. So if I'm here in this position, I push them down, okay? I'm up here. I want to stand up for this. Okay, it's very important that I stand on pinching here. That way so it locks. If I open up my leg and it kicks one leg through, I'm in a lot of trouble, okay? So we don't want that to happen. So I'm going to pinch here, right? I'm going to come up. I'm still staying pinched. Okay, from this position, all I'm going to do is I'm going to thread one leg out and bring it right in. Because that way when I sit, I'm going to go right to my Ashi. Foot on the side, coming through. Boom. Down the chained angles. Here. Here. Pitching up. Okay. Anytime. Here. Boom. Sit. Slide knee through. This one comes in. When I sit, I'm going to block this in. I'm only going to let go of his knee here to come here. Now, talking about our whole Ashi controls. Remember, I don't want my knees to be up. Right? I want that's going to happen. I want my foot on the floor, my wedge pinched, and a detail that I want to point out when it comes to attacking the heel. not about attacking the heel itself. I want to get up and I want to look at its heel. Okay, I want to look at it. If I look at it, I'm going to slide the toes, and I'm going to punch this guy through the boom. And I'm going to come this way. Okay, it's not about getting this and then turning the heel. I want to rotate his ankle all the way around. Okay, so when I turn in, I get a good bite. Boom. Okay, with my knees pointing to the floor, and I'm going to try to spin that ankle all the way around. A lot of pressure. Okay, and then what we're going to work on different adjustments from a top side Ashi, an inside Ashi, and even a cross Ashi today. Okay, so again, so you guys see this. So from here, butterfly. Down, okay. I'm going to stay low. Up, it's going to be way too hard. It's going to give me too many options. I'm going to stay low. That is going to move the ankle, right? I'm trying to show that I'm going to pass. All I do is pray. That's it. This is going to set the hip, and it's here. Boom. Slide right through. This locks. Look at it. Bite it. Turn that shoulder. Right? Right. So let me change angles again. Here. So remember, I'm up. I'm pinching low. Okay. So I can move directions. Staying tight. All I'm gonna do is kick. I'm gonna get slightly an angle. Those hips are off. Kick. Step. Look at this. I'm staying low here. That way, when I step my foot to his hip, it's gonna block him. Boom. Already in place. Wham. Knees down. Not here. That'll get it. But that will get it. Big difference. It still works. Right? Because what we want to focus on is the braking mechanics of the ankle. The braking mechanics is not just because you're being strong and you feel like you can get that tap. You can literally feel the bone flex. Right? Okay, let's give this a try. 3 and 3. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Better. Good. You want to condense your space as much as possible. There you go. Step through. Bring your knee in. Better. Sink low. Heavy hips. Sink. Yes. Better. Now, make that fist. Good. Now here's the thing. Just scoot your elbow back. Keep scooting back. Keep scooting back. Now put your hips forward. Yeah. There you go. sit up, sit up, sit up, sit up. There you go, reach back. Okay, see how you let go with both of them. So watch me. Watch me. So there's a key detail here, guys, that, sorry. Okay, so when I'm here and I'm staying low, I shuffle just a little bit, just so I get the angle, right? When I step around, look, I'm loaded. I'm holding both legs. So when I sit down, look at this. My knee slides through. I hit my Ashi. Now look, the only time sorry about that. Right, the only time I let go of this leg is because I'm gonna sit up and turn into this. And then I turn back. Boom. At no point should my hands be open. I should be in control the whole time. Because if I let go of this, now that leg can sit up here for this leg. Right? And now he's gonna start using his defense. And now he's gonna go in his own up. Now I'm in a lot of trouble there. Exactly, right? Right? Exactly. Perfect. See what's happening is you see it, you just have to understand it from these drills. Okay, do 2 more times and we'll start playing with different types of body. Okay, let's go. Keep scooting back. Just keep scooting. Here, keep scooting. Now, look at your left knees in the sky, or your left knee to the floor. Towards me. So rotate. Yes. Now you. Right. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. See the difference? So that's why we gotta focus on doing 2 different points of direction. You want to point your toes one direction and your body the other direction. That means his ankle and his knee are going 2 separate. You're making like a cut. Good. Big difference, right? Nice. Sit up. Reach it. Freeze now. Look, take your left hand, grab his calf. Yeah, now, holding that, make a fist with your left hand. Bite the ankle. Yes, now scoot back on your shoulder. No, keep the ankle. Keep the calf. Keep scooting back. Yes. That, now drive your hips and now turn the corner with that. Now use that same idea from the calf, slide up and lock the hands. Yeah. Okay, so now that we understand that those details work, let's get into the next step. Okay, so I'm going to start in this Ashi, right? Now, I've sat in this position. I'm coming up. Now, let's say I miss the attack, right? I come in here and I miss it, right? And his leg comes across. So now, what I need to do is figure out how I'm going to attack the leg on this side. Now the leg's on the outside. Once I lose this and this foot comes off, he's going to start sitting up over my ankle. Right? That's a basic defense. So how are we going to stop that? Here, sit up, and it gets split out. Okay? I'm going to let this go to the side, and I'm going to sit up here. Boom. Look, this foot's going to come out. Okay? I'm going to pull it out here, right? And then I'm going to cross it here. I'm going to switch. Boom. Okay? Yeah. A little pop.
No, it's not hurt.
Okay, all right, so again, I'm in my position here, set up, now, okay, I reach and I miss, the leg comes out. I'm gonna sit up from here, grab his knee. This leg's gonna come out, it's gonna come to the floor by his waist, and it's gonna kick through. This is where I wanna be now. This is my new wedge. Okay, you feel that pressure right here? It's a lot of pressure, because he can't sit up and take my back. If my knee comes up, he's going to sit up and he's going to take my back. Okay? So I want to stay here. Now, I'm going to come back in here. I'm going to lift my hips, and it's going to allow me to get underneath this heel. And again, I don't want to attack it with my chest over his chin. I want to come this way where I can see the ankle. Right? It's not this. I have to turn into it so I can see it. That allows me to grab it. Okay, I want to be in this position. Knees down. So I'm in here. I've missed my attack. This is going to thread through. I'm going to sit up. Okay. This foot is going to slide down. This one, I'm sorry. This one's going to come up first. And I'm going to kick it across. Boom. This is here. Feel that pressure?
Yep.
It's a weird position, guys. But there's a lot of pressure here. Now, instead of me trying to reach for the heel, I'm going to do the same attack concept for the other way. I'm going to look at it.
That's nasty.
Now, apply the pressure. Drive.
There's a lot of pressure.
There's a lot of pressure. Whoop. Let's say he kicks that leg forward, and I can't get it, so then I'm just going to go right back. Okay. Now, we have different types of controls we can do. I can go inside Ashi this way. Okay, I can do my outside Ashi, right? I can do cross Ashis. There's all kinds of different efforts. It really comes down to what you're comfortable with, what you understand. The key to all this, though, is understanding that I'm not trying to turn the heel. I'm trying to bite the ankle there. And I want to spin the ankle around. I don't want to grab the heel and spin the heel. I want to spin that ankle. Right? So you can feel that.
Oh, yeah.
Look, it doesn't matter if I'm on a cross Ashi, an inside Ashi, an outside Ashi, an outside Ashi, an outside Ashi. Right? So understanding what these Ashi controls are is going to help us a lot. Make sure that we're controlling, that it's not going anywhere. Okay? So let's make this drill. Back up. Here, I do my first attack. Boom. I miss it. I'm going to thread this through. Sit up. Okay? I can go right here. It's fine. Here. Boom. Stretches it. Fine. Sit up. But I'm not. Right? So one more time. Right? It's not a pretty position to be in. So I'm here. Boom. Sit up. Grab that knee line. Turn the corner. My Ashi's going to come here. Same thing. I come out. I'm going to kick across the heel. This now bites the floor. Boom. This leg is going to go this way now. Right? Okay, boom. Here. Boom. I'm in my first position. That felt good, but I missed it. Up. Sit up. Grab that knee line. Bite the heel. Bite it. You're not turning it. I got my Ashi here. Leg towards it. This leg's going to kick across it. I'm opening it. Boom. Okay. It's a nasty, nasty lock, all right? Let's give it a shot. Raise it. So control the knee line first. Cross. Now stretch your right leg to me. Stretch. Yeah. Awesome. There, yes. Now,
Earlier.
there. Yeah. Now, center your leg and lift your body. Okay, so I want you to lock your hand position before you go. So here's the thing, guys. When I go cross-side, remember, we're in a scramble at this point. I've already missed an attack, and you got to put in the mindset of a competitor. Like, I just tried to break your leg, and you just escaped. If you have a strong competitor's mentality, you're going to try to fuck me up. Like, you're going to try to make a case. So I'm going to have to go on the counter off. Right, so if I miss this, boom, I got to sit up, and I'm going to grab straight to this. But I'm not going to try to finish it here. That's going to turn your body that way. You get the grip. That's all I'm doing is get the grip here. This is going to come off, kick it through. See that? I'm using this and I'm sliding past it. Boom! That tells me when to kick it through. Right? So we must control that positioning before we go for the kill. If you do not have, and here's the thing with, if I want to punch past the heel, and I should have a fist, and that's going to be controlled. Think about sliding this to the heel. Boom! So there's that bite right here. That's your key. That's the key to success, okay? All right, go. Grab the knee line. There. Find your bite, kick it through, bite, and stretch. There you go. Good. Yep. Now, yep, find the bite. Yes, slide it across. You're gonna come towards me. Now freeze. So there's already too much space. So look at this. Look at this. Watch this. Jump in. So here's the detail, guys. Look. When I have my Ashi here, okay, this leg is gonna kick past it. It's like gonna slide. Well, that way so it stays consistent. Remember, I'm already on my bite. Right? Now, this is gonna bite right here. I'm using this to block the hip, and this leg is slicing the distance. You see that? I'm using it to really turn your body in. I'm gonna have a strong fist. Look, I'm gonna be careful. But look, that's all it is. This is blocking the hip. Sit up, Roman. Get it a couple more times. Cool. Then we're gonna put this into a drill, guys. This leg. Huge. So I'm really splitting my legs. You see it? It's 3. Okay, cool. All right, so now we're gonna put this into a drill, guys. This is gonna be a cool little drill that we're gonna learn how to actually play with these controls. Okay, so this is gonna be based on my partner. We're gonna work together. This isn't a fighting drill. So going back. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the butterflies. We're gonna put the series together. Butterflies up. Here now. Based on me sitting here, he's either going to turn into me or turn this way, and I'm going to go into this one, or he's going to turn the other way. I'm going to pull it this way. So all I'm going to do is work on here or here. So that's all we're going to do right now is play with this adjustment from the entanglement. Does that make sense? Yeah, I'm not worrying about like crossing it over if they defend it. This is a drill just for us to play with inside and outside heel hooks from getting the leg on the position. Now, as I sit, he's going to figure out which way he's going to roll. There it is. Boom. There it is. So we're just going to play with, in this way, I want to go belly down on these. Okay? So all we're going to do is we're going to hit our pass into an entanglement. From there, you're going to go 30 seconds of left and right, side heel, top side, bottom side. Okay, all right, let's go. 30 seconds, guys. And then we're going to roll. Nice, Roman. Good adjustment. 10 seconds left. Yeah. Time. Other person. Yeah. And time. All right, so now what we're going to do, guys, we're going to do 2-minute rounds. We're going to start in the butterfly guard. Our focus is what tonight? Yo's, leg locks of any type. So we're going to start in the butterfly guard. We're going to do a little 2-minute randori style thing. Our job is to attack those leg locks. So any questions? All right, I'm going to start with Roman. CJ, can you watch the clock for us? We're going to go 2 minutes, guys. Remember, if you guys have questions or see anything you like, let us know in the comment feed. If you guys are on that Instagram, give us that thumbs up. Leave us some feedback. Subscribe to the channel. And let us know if you guys like stuff. Get your foot out of that frame. Dave, bye.
That's an ugly foot. You're in the picture.
You're in the picture, okay? This is Roman's time to shine.
Ready? Go. 1 minute.
Works.
Thirty seconds. Time.
You guys. Get it. Stretch your body so you can turn it. So it goes from so then you have to it's an acquired grip. So you have to keep doing it until you feel like that. The way I used to realize like those hurting me, and it's almost the right spot. I just gotta get used to that. You gotta build that a little bit of a kind of a calcium that related. 1 minute left. Nice. 40 seconds. Now, Roman, I want you to have that same focus that you have with me. Nice. Ten seconds. Stay up, Roman. Go to legs. And time. All right. I got the big man.
I feel small today. See Josh?
He's a big dude. Man.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Go. Thirty seconds.
Time. All right, Q&A. Beginning. So, if you guys have some questions, love to hear you guys' feedback in the forums. I'm gonna do a little Q&A with these guys. See what we got here. If you guys got any questions on these positions, now always be the time to let us know. And I'll do my best to address any of the attacks that you might have seen. Let's start off with you. Okay.
Why was I getting so much?
Okay, so his question is, why was he getting toe held, right? So, I went for the arm lock. But back. Here's the thing. When I'm coming here and I'm going for the arm, right? A higher level guy is always going to be looking for a secondary, right? Even though I come here, I probably could have split my legs, all these things. But remember, my focus today is what? Is it arm locks or leg locks? So instead of overemphasizing all my breaks for the arm, I'm wanting to sit up and grab this guy, right? So as I sit up, look, the toes are here. Now, like I can finish this, but there's really nothing here. There's not. I have this if you sit here. So what you do is stretch my leg out, stretch your legs out. Look, I don't have anything. Now turn away. Good. Now turn away from me. Now pull my leg free. Yes. Right? If I do not have a control, we learned that from the Ashi. If I do not have a control on your leg with my legs, I don't really have, yes, it's going to cause pain if you sit there. You are doing the hard work for me by sitting there. If you move, I have nothing to control it. For a toe hold to work, I need this leg to bend. Now, last I checked, my arm is not going to be able to bend your leg. There is nothing controlling that leg. So, take away the thing that I need. Toe hold, the leg needs to bend. Stretch it out, there is no toe hold. And if I decide to stay there, you can sit up and take my back. You can counter leg lock me. Both of those toe holds, I got it, you can stack them. Right? And this is the thing that I used to work on Roman with, and I still work on it a lot with him, is that before we tap, let's analyze the situation, right? And I said we've gotten a lot better on it. Like a lot of times we get in a position, you go, now I know that was going to be done. Like, yeah, I had a position, but like there was no finish there. Like I don't consider a finish being something just because you tapped. A finish is something because you are in a dead position. You are in a kill position. If I'm only holding your toes, I don't consider that a kill position. Right? If you laid, that's like saying you're gonna drown just because you decide to fucking put your head in the water and nobody's holding your head underwater and you drown. Well, that's because you are an idiot. Right? Like I hate to use that term idiot, but it's kind of true, right? Like we panic. We go, he knows what he's doing. Sometimes a higher level guy might grab something just to see how you react. And if you don't react, I'm just gonna finish that. Like if somebody wrists like, why do you tap? Just move. Right? It's like standing in the middle of like somebody wanting to punch you and you're like, why don't you just move? Oh, I didn't realize I could. Really? Okay, I would have moved. Right? So a lot of this stuff is just paying attention. We get caught in the idea of that initial attack. And we don't pay attention to the secondary, right? So if I haven't finished you with the initial one, that's really your opportunity to advance, right? You could have finished that leg lock on me. You could have, it was there. And that was just a matter of confidence. And you were over-analyzing what I was gonna do to you if you went for it. Right? Is that, right? So did I. I was like there, I was like, I'm done. But because we're learning this and I knew you didn't go for it, I already know that like in competition-wise, if you haven't gone for it and it's there, odds are you don't even know that it's there, you don't have the confidence to go for it. So that tells me that I have a window against you, right? If you would have went for it and missed it, at least you're telling me, hey, I know it's there. But if you don't go for it, that tells me either you don't know it's there, but it's obvious, or you don't have the confidence. Both of those are to my advantage. And that's why I was able to counter the Roman?
Next on my CJ.
You were rolling way better with me than you were with CJ.
I was trying to address it.
So here's the thing with CJ. CJ is a big guy, right? Big and strong. So what you have to do, we talked about this last week. There's no way that I can try to just move this guy, right? So I got to start moving with him. Right? So when he goes to attack me, look, freeze, you move this way. That's my chance to move him. right? He doesn't like this, so what is he gonna do? Exactly, he's gonna start moving that way. So now that's how I'm gonna move from here. Look what's happening. The leg became effortless now, right? And now if I don't work for this Ashi, I go to my X. And that was a go straight. Now if I want to continue legs, I'm gonna step up, move through, boom. But it's just understanding where these controls go to and how to offset our opponent's balance. That's the key. Like when you go with me, like you're doing so much better at controls. But when you go against other guys, all of a sudden you're like not as afraid. And I used to have the same problem where it was like I would over respect certain guys, and then when I would go with guys that are like, no offense, but like that weren't on that level, I would lower myself to that level. Right? And then once we start realizing that we're doing that, you have the ability to change that, and you go with everybody the same way. It doesn't matter if they're a white belt, and this is actually something that changed. Like a good friend of mine in Sacramento, Marcos Torregosa, from Yamasu Jiu-Jitsu. I watched the way this is a long time ago when we first started training together. I watched the way he rolled with his higher belts, and I watched the way he rolled with his lower belts. Same. Violent, like terrifying, but methodical. It wasn't like because he was being an ass. It was just like, this is how you put things together. That way, so it doesn't matter who's in front of you. It shouldn't matter, because if you do that, if you put it in proportion of like, oh my God, this guy's at this level, you're gonna roll different. Or you're gonna be like, okay, I have to lower my standards because it's a lower belt. No. It just means you don't be a dick. But I still can never let anybody get the advantage. So my job is to always shut people down. Like when we roll, how often do I let you get people? But how often do I allow it? Like, do I say, okay, I shut you down? I'm never, because here's the thing, I can't get in the habit of giving people things. Because when I'm competing on the highest level, if I have that part of my mentality that is used to giving people things, it's going to show up in the match. Now, it's different when we're starting in bad positions. It's different when we have limited focus, where I can only do left-hand stuff. Like, that's different, where it's handicaps. But if I get used to lowering my standards when I roll, when it matters, who's in front of me is going to matter. Does that make sense? Like, so that way, when the risk to reward is in front of us, and there's a lot of risk, all of a sudden we start really like holding on, and we don't make the right decision. If my goal is only wrist locks, I don't care if I make mistakes. I have a goal. You might take my back and finish me because I'm focusing on one goal. Fine. I had a handicap. It doesn't mean that I was doing something wrong. It means that I was trying to add new parts to my game. But I'm still rolling with you the same way. I'm just taking away the tools that are making me like comfortable. And if I'm removing the things that make me comfortable, all of a sudden my game changes. If I'm attacking the head, maybe I'm more aggressive. But if all of a sudden I don't have the head attack, that doesn't mean, and here's the other thing that people forget. When you do handicap training, why can't I attack your neck if I'm going for a wrist lock? Chaining it, that's the key. Get them to respect the attack, take what you want. They might even say, oh shit, he's going for my neck. Maybe he switched his role. Nope, I want him on wrist lock. But that's how I'm going to find the entry. Does that make sense? Like, so it doesn't necessarily matter what handicap. Like, let yourself get in bad positions by going for things differently. Don't just give things up. Like, I see this all the time when guys are like this. They go, that makes sense? Because if we start the side control, at least that is a real way of getting there. Right? Habits are how we do anything. How we do anything is how we do everything. So if I play this game with this, at some point I'm going to get used to keep passing like this. And then I'm going to have to go. I would rather start in side control. Be like, all right, you good? Get your best control. Right? Now we go. Right? Now I have to work. Now it's good for both of us. If I allow people to pass like that, it's going to do him no good either. Because then he's going to think it's easy passes. And then when it comes down to like a real fight, that pass never works. I went on a long tangent today on like kind of psychology and stuff, but I think it was needed a little bit. You know, these things sometimes are more important than just drills. We do the drills, we do sparring, but understanding the mindset of this stuff is I would say 90% of the battle. You know, a lot of times we lose position. You're like, oh, this is so frustrating. That's an opening for your opponent. So, that helps, CJ? Roman,
Yeah.
you guys don't see it, but we got TJ and Julio on the backside. That stuff helped. Yeah. Hopefully that helped for you guys that are watching at home. We've been spending a lot of time on leg lock entanglements. We're going to keep on this stuff. Guys, remember, I talked about at the top of the class, we are getting ready to release some big news. Check your emails coming up soon. I know we just did an email to all of our members about the 30-day fight camp, some of the news that we have coming up. The Academy is going to be opening soon. I've marked my words. We are getting ready to open. Get your training gear ready. Cmma is on the verge of reopening. We have a giant rollout plan in place. It's ready to rock. We got a couple surprises that we're doing here at the Academy before we open up. So stay tuned. Check your emails. I'm going to send it out to all the students. And then we are also getting ready to launch at the end of the month the brand new Cmma Online Training Academy, which is going to have techniques for boxing, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, everything across the board, and the entire front headlock training system that I've been going around the world teaching. We have developed it, so it's going to be on the online academy. So stay tuned for that. Guys, stay safe. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Eat some tacos. Until tomorrow, thank you guys.